drive and shoot from 8, and it's off, no good. Rebound fought for, and Kramer comes out of there with it. And Kramer going to be fouled, and the question is who's it's going to be on.
Johnsey, I think.
I think you're right. Ryan Johnsey will commit the foul. It'll be an out-of-bounds foul. Cookeville has committed 6 fouls in the ball game. That's the first foul tag to the Lebanon Blue Devils. Jim McDowell in the ball game for the Blue Devils now, and Porterfield out. Inbounds play. Taylor knocked it free, but Kimes comes up with it. Kimes right side to Stewart. He's their gun. Underneath Kramer. Blocked from behind by Vaughn and taken away by McDowell underneath. Lebanon bringing it down, leading by 6. Beadle with it on a wing on the left corner. Back in front to McDowell, to Vaughn, and Lebanon will whip it around the horn out front and try to set it up. McDowell looks, goes Beadle in the corner again. Beadle to McDowell to Vaughn. Vaughn to Manier on the right wing now. Lebanon tries to switch sides. Vaughn left side to McDowell. Back in front to Vaughn with 1:26 to play here in the quarter. McDowell was open in the corner, didn't take it. Here's Manier driving down the lane, pops from 8, bank shot, good, nice play, Malcolm Manier. 14-6, Blue Devils with their biggest lead by 8. Mullins, long feed to Stewart. Stewart with it on the corner right side, brings it back outside to Kimes to Mullins. Mullins will pump from 18, it's off, no good. McDowell gets the rebound underneath. Jim McDowell, probably the smallest guy on the floor right now, came down with a rebound. Gets it to Vaughn. And Lebanon will set it up. Here's Manier going to take it all the way. That good. Malcolm Manier, you give him that half step and he's gone. And it's a 16-6, 10-point lead off the foot of Andrew Taylor out of bounds as Lebanon applied pressure on the inbounds play, and it'll still be Cookeville basketball.
Malcolm Manier on that wing really, as you said, gets a half step. He's hard to stop going to the basket. And Beadle gives them the other combination, running the baseline the same way.
Well, you're exactly right. Good double. Reese Davis in the ball game now for the Blue Devils. Cookeville working in the backcourt. And the Cavaliers will bring it down. Mullins with it on the right side. Goes to Kimes out on the wing on the right. Deep in the corner to Gilbert. Wanted to go for 3. Couldn't do it. Back to Gilbert. It comes on the corner. Outside to Kimes. In the middle, Mullins. Turnaround 14-footer off the glass. No good. Rebound, Reese Davis. Lebanon has another sophomore in there coming up with a rigged rebound. Outside, Lebanon working it around the horn. Davis on the wing to the left. Lost it out of bounds, but Mullins had a hand on it. It'll belong to Lebanon.
8 seconds in the quarter.
Blue Devils trying to get a last shot here. 10-point lead here in the early going for the Blue Devils. 16-6. Long feed. Johnsey open from 14. Yes! 4, 3, 2, 1. And three-quarter court shot by Cookeville goes awry. And at a corner, it's the Blue Devils coming out on fire, and they lead this thing 18-6, Blue Devils.
First quarter, Lebanon red hot, 7 of 12 from the floor, Clyde Harville, 58%, while Cookeville 3 of 12, just 25%. Lebanon red hot shooting. Brian Johnsey in the quarter picked up 8 points. Malcolm Manier chipped in with 6 as the Devils build the lead to a dozen.
Well, Blue Devils with a 12-point lead. As we open the second quarter action here, it's 18-6. The Cavaliers will have the ball in the back court. And making the inbounds pass play will be Russell Allen for the Cavaliers. To Kimes, far side to Gilbert. Gilbert back outside to Kimes. And they go to Tyler Jacks, who's back in the ball game now, to Kimes in front. To Russell Allen, who's also back in. He was a starter. Cookeville using a lot of people, and now the Cavaliers want time. They're having trouble. It's a 20-second timeout. Lynn, they're having a lot of trouble with the Blue Devil defense.
Well, Lebanon very quick on its feet, and It's always interesting in a high school game or a college game to see if a team's ready to play when it starts the ball game. And from the get-go here tonight, Lebanon has come out ready to play.
Well, they really have tonight, and the Blue Devils come out smoking. And they're playing a Trailer Park song in here now, aren't they?
Would you like to explain that?
Well, no. I just thought that was the name of the tune. Kimes over the timeline. On the wing on the right side. Goes in the corner to Allen. Allen back outside to Kimes. To Stewart, who's back in the ball game. Underneath. Tried to go for a backdoor play, and Big Taylor just picks it out of the air, and the Blue Devils will bring it down. Beadle on the wing. And Beadle going to be stepping on the out-of-bounds line. Mullins got in his way down there and kind of pushed him out of bounds, and Lebanon will lose it on the turnover. Stewart to Kimes in the corner to Mullins. Back outside to Russell Allen. Allen to Kimes with the basketball. To Stewart on the wing on the right side to Kimes. Kimes trying to penetrate that Lebanon defense, and they're having no luck as of yet. Here's Stewart from the top of the key. Kimes won't take it. He goes to Allen, back to Stewart. They want Stewart to shoot that three, and the Blue Devils are all over him out there. Kimes to Stewart on the far side. Lebanon knocks it free. Blue Devils with a 2-on-1 break. Here's Beadle. Lost it in the middle, and a jump ball going to be called. Possession error going to belong to Lebanon. Ripping it out of there was Allen. But it'll be Lebanon basketball as they tie it up down there.
We played almost 10 minutes in the ball game, and take away the breakaway they got on the fast break. They've only 2 field goals.
Beadle open from 16. Johnson stole the rebound, put it up no good, and he's fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line. Johnson moved inside. The slick little move, got inside Cookeville and got inside position and came up with the rebound. Johnson will have 2 shots.
I think they tagged that one to Stewart.
Free throw is back rim, no good. Brian Johnson at the line.
1 of 3.
And we'll have another. Second throw on the way. This one rolls off, no good. Rebound, Mullins had it down and saves it underneath. Mullins to Kimes across the way. Kimes at the top of the key. Goes right side to Stewart. Lebanon out there. They don't want Stewart to shoot. Here's Allen with a jumper from out front. And Allen cans the 3. And it's an 18-9 ball game. 6:08 to play in the second period. Cookeville switched into a 1-3-1 zone now. And a bad pass, and Stewart comes out with it for the Cavaliers. 18-footers off, no good. Rebound, Malcolm Manier will pick it up. Lebanon with a 2-on-1 break. Manier to Beadle underneath. Beadle, oh gosh. Mullins just hung on Beadle's arm, and they called nothing. Back in front to Kimes. Kimes at the free throw line. Here's Allen again for 3. Off, no good. Rebound is picked up by Beadle. Throws it away. Mullins comes up with it. And Kimes has got it out front. You wouldn't believe the foul that Beadle had on him a moment ago. And no call. Kimes works with the basketball. Goes back in the corner. Stewart for 3 out of the corner, and it's no good. And Vaughn comes down with a rebound. To Manier. Manier taking it all the way down. His little 8-foot jumper's no good, and he's going to be fouled by Stewart. Manier giving them all they can handle from this right wing, Lynn Bogle.
Well, he's got great speed and good, not only speed, but good quickness. And Manier off to a great start, drew the foul, had 6 in the game his first trip to the free throw line. They're going to call it a 1-and-1. Holy smoke.
And Manier will have, well, that's better than Beadle got a moment ago. He lost an arm, didn't get anything. Free throw is in and out, no good, Manier, and I think they're going to get Taylor for being over the back.
Lebanon missing a golden opportunity at the free throw line. They've missed the last 3 in a row. And that a front end of a 1-and-1.
Cookeville will move it down. Blue Devils stuck on 18. They were 18 at the quarter. They're still 18. Scoreless here in the second half, and we've played almost 3 minutes. Underneath the Mullins, here's Roark with 6, and it's good. The big 6'7" guy, they get it to him from 6 feet away, and he cans it. Beadle with it in the corner. 16-footer won't go. Rebound Mullins for the Cavaliers. 2-on-2 break. Here's Gilbert. And a good defensive play, but a foul going to be called by Porterfield. Porterfield had already turned around to go away. He didn't know they called it on him. And a timeout going to be called by Lebanon. It's going to be a 22nd. And it's 18-11 here at the high school. 4:34 to play here in the opening half. It has been a blistering pace, Lynn, and somebody's going to be tired, or maybe two teams are going to be tired in the fourth quarter if they keep this up and down.
Well, Lebanon owned the first quarter, but to this point, Cookeville dominating the second on a 5-0 run to start this second period. Lebanon gone 3.5 minutes without a point here in this second period of play, and Cookeville will be at the free throw line, and it will be Seth Gilbert to shoot for the Cavaliers.
At the free throw line, it will be Gilbert. And he hits number one. And we'll have another. And the Cavaliers have cut the lead, which was 12, down to 6. It's 18-12. And Gilbert can cut it to 5, and does, as he hit number 2. Blue Devils still scoreless here in the second quarter after putting up 18 in the first period. Malcolm Lanier. Bounce pass on the baseline. Beadle, long feed across, and here's a steal by Mullins. Mullins will have the jam, tried to jam it and missed it. Gilbert will miss a layup. Mullins gets it back, puts it up and in this time.